room tour today. A week from moving out. I am so on time. I hope that you enjoy it though. Here we go. This is what you see when you first walk in. We do definitely have like a lot of supplies and clutter from school, but in general, we're actually pretty clean, and Gabby's definitely way neater than me. Like always clean. I tidy up a little bit for this video. I'll start off with the workspace area. I'm not gonna go in depth about everything on the walls just because I made a video about decorating it, so refer to that. But in general, I definitely wanted to decorate this area because it was plain for a good 4 months-ish, and it just makes my mood way better to see my space creative kind of thing. Like it gets me in that mindset to be in a creative space, I think. So it definitely started when Society6 reached out to me wanting to send me some prints. So I put those up, and then I have like calendars, postcards, photos, like necklaces, pins. There's some dried flowers up there too, so it completes the space. And I also hang my KATE SPADE bag up here because it's just very useful, and I actually think it looks pretty cute up there. So on here there's a mirror, and I use it for decorative purposes now. In the beginning when I tried using it for makeup, the way that the facets are designed, it doesn't stand up well and it's just really annoying. So it hangs better, and it's very useful to store my glasses and my sunglasses here. And down here I hang my most worn necklaces. Normally this one's on here, but I've been wearing this every day forever now, so it's just on a little hook. These hooks are all one of those removable ones that are sticky and like they don't damage the paint or the walls. This is normally just how I keep this little area. It's very silly and I love the pops of pink. These are just products that I don't have room for inside the box, so it's like lotion, hair, face wash. This is a project that I did for my 3D design. It was something we would sculpt out of clay and then we put plaster inside, and I made a whale design. So I just keep this here for now. Then I keep my brushes here. I thrifted this little thing. I always use box water just because that's what we have in the cafeterias. People are always asking me why I'm like so bougie or whatever, but this is just what we have here at the school. It's just more environmentally friendly, and I've been using this for over 2-3 weeks. I use the same box, so it's just something I use. And here is the Society magazine that they sent me, and I love looking through it. I'm still not done yet, but I keep it here just because the colors look so beautiful. Say hello to Leopold. He's my little pink panther. You can call him Leo for short though. This is the mirror that I mentioned before. It's like a prototype from JUNO CO. I've made a video talking about this in my everyday makeup routine, I think. It lights up sometimes, which is useful in the mornings when it's kind of dim. And the most convenient thing is the dish that comes with. And no, it's not all aesthetic and pretty, because literally like this is all the things I need normally, so it's just most convenient to put up here. This entire box here is where I store my makeup, but I can make a different video explaining how I organize it just because that's more complicated. Then I have a gap here, which is not so pretty, but it's very useful. Like I have a little journal here, and the Ziploc bags, like the pouches that Glossier gives you with every order. Back here, it's the tall products I can reach. This is so annoying because when you buy this and you switch the spray nozzle in, it doesn't close anymore in the box. It's bad design. Since I sit here, all of the charging and the cords are to the left here, so I keep my phone over here with my laptop. And by the way, this is the cool glittery case from Velvet Caviar. I have a coupon code for you guys in the down bar if you want to go look at it and get a discount. If you're wondering what that little thing is on my computer, it's this bear sticker. My professor put it on my paper for like the midterm. Very, very fuzzy. I got an A, but I think she wrote C originally, so she was like, oh shit, let me put a bear, and then maybe she won't find out. But I did. This area is not so pretty, but I use these things very often. Like these are for my projects. If I want to put them away every single time, it's just a huge waste of time. So the little space behind my work area where I sit at the desk is where I can store a lot of things just because it has nowhere else to go, all of these school supplies. I really need to clean this from when I did the charcoal animation. I never got around to it like I told myself I would. But this is one of my final projects that was done earlier this week, and this has one of my favorite pairs of shoes that I wear to church, so I always keep it in the box so it's like pristine, you know? And this is my toolbox where I store most of my charcoal things and gouache paints. In here, there's some art supplies that just don't fit into any other category, and this is fabric I got for a picnic blanket, you'll see in the future. And then this bag has like all of the book kind of things from this year. So like there's binders, notebooks, sketchbooks, novels, and it's just in this huge heavy bag because I don't have a shelf. Down here, the shoes I wear most often, boots and my running shoes. And then over here is a really good place to keep my rolled things. Like I have extra rolled paper, a rolled canvas, and this tube is for my tripod, but this is what the prints came in from Society6. Now I'm gonna get into the closet. Exciting. We have a curtain here because people can change behind them. I leave mine open most of the time and I don't really use it though. So let me open it up and show you what is in here. Okay. I hang up things that can't be folded just because it's so bulky or because you don't want to wrinkle it. So a lot of my coats on the very left, and I double use a lot of the hangers to save space. I also have delicate things that just can't be folded because they'll get wrinkled, like this shirt, so I kept them hung as well. If you remember from like the second vlog of the year, I used an entire scrap of paper to make that bird and without like wasting anything, so it's still hanging out. The top three are all sweaters, and then this one is winter accessories. So what I mean by that is like there's a scarf, a bunch of beanies, and earmuffs. And then the very bottom would be towels. The rest of my closet just seems very cluttered, but it's just like an organized mess, if you will. So here's my shower caddy. You might notice that I have a different laundry basket now. That one was super annoying and it kept breaking, and if you saw that one vlog where I like spilled a bunch of stuff inside, that one just had to go. So I have this one now. It's plastic, easier to clean, and it has wheels so you can like roll it up and down the hall. Then I just kept my boxes so move out will be easier. So this is the box for my fairy lights, and this one is the box for my silver play button. Behind it all, there's this like really flimsy shelf from Home Goods. Like I don't know how I feel about this because it's like very narrow and not that useful, but it's better than nothing. It keeps a lot of my less used items. Like this is the box for my white noise machine, so it's also empty. And this is not even mine, but like it was just left for me. So a lot of things that I don't know, storing, I guess. And my ID is always here. That way I just know when I leave. It's almost like muscle memory that I get my key, so I never forget it. And then my bathrobe hanging here. There's also some storage hooks on the inside where I keep my umbrella and more scarves, and this purse is down here. On the very top, I have my food items, because you know I had mice problems. Everyone actually does these days. So all my food is hidden up there. That drawer is borrowed from my friend. In the back and everything, I keep things I don't need a lot just because it's so out of reach. So back there's a suitcase I'm going to use for move out. This is that cotton fluff, like the stuffing I used for that one project, you know, the clouds and stuff. And then I bought like 8 rolls of paper towel thinking I needed all of them, but I actually only used like 3 this year. So all of them are back there. In the front, things I need more often. Laundry stuff, wet wipes, and trash bags. This bag has just a bunch of little plastic bags I don't have the heart to throw out, but I don't really use them at the same time. Ziploc bags are super useful. This binder is all of my textile stuff that I did during winter sessions. And then this is super useful. My mini sweeper. I'm gonna get to the other half of the room now. So this is where I keep my backpack, and my little white noise machine sits down here, and it makes this fan sound just because it helps me sleep better. I'm a very light sleeper. I suck at sleeping. It sucks. So this little area does have some folded clothes, and then I completed the space with a rug. Like I just wouldn't feel comfy for me without a rug. For my clothing, this is tops, bottoms, pajamas, socks, and underwear. It's very organized. Shirts and a tiny bit of workout clothes that I stole from my mom. Pants I like to fold, so my jeans, culottes, palazzos, there. And then on the very bottom, a whole drawer of pajamas. I have so much because I probably wear pajamas half the time. These drawers are pretty much filled, and I didn't have room for my socks or underwear anywhere, and instead of getting drawers, I thought it was pretty smart of me to thrift these boxes because they look cute. And this one has all my socks in them, and down here is bras and underwear. So it's very convenient, actually. I'm glad I did this. Under my bed seems crazy, but it's actually very organized, thank goodness. Like this entire area until the wall is just big cardboard boxes that are empty. This is what like my mattress pads and other supplies shipped here in. So I kept them so I can move out and just have boxes. I don't need to buy them. This entire area to the very right is all of my art supplies, like portfolios, papers, big ass boards, past projects. This tote I use only for my 3D studio. That way I don't have to switch it out so often. I just keep what I need in it, and when I go to the studio I just pick it up and go, so it's very convenient. Then I have 2 bags here. There are clothes that I don't really wear and I'm selling on Depop. So these are already sold and these are waiting to be sold. Behind here, this is a storage box and then this is a little safe. Since I rarely have to open these boxes, I put stuff on top. This bin has all of my toiletries I don't need as often. And what is these? Bug spray, and then like a beachy hair salt spray, I think that's, and then my scrunchies, baby wipes, all of that stuff. This is the plasticine clay that I used for that whale sculpture that you saw earlier. Here I have the toolbox that the school gives and my instrument, the wood thing I've been building. That's what this tote's for. At the edge of the bed, I have this airplane pillow and then my rulers here, T-squares, and this big ass board that I use for presentations, but I use it as like a headboard because you know there's like a gap here. So it's ghetto, but it's useful. You're probably familiar with this area. This is where I film my talking videos. So this is my bed area. I have insomnia. My back hurts if it's not elevated and I can't fall asleep. And I get a lot of migraines and tension headaches, which is why I have 5 pillows. Beforehand, I only had this, okay? And I need feather down to be able to not get a headache when I sleep. But then COOP Home Goods sent me this pillow knowing like how high maintenance I am. They wanted me to try this out to see if it would be good. And it's actually so comfortable. So now I use all of them for my perfect sleeping posture, and now I can actually fall asleep in under 20 minutes, which was like impossible for me beforehand. It's very comfortable, so thank you to COOP Home Goods again. I have a feather mattress pad here. I kind of regret not getting foam because the feathers come through my blanket and stab me a lot because the feathers are tiny and sharp. And then I have my feather down comforter, which is my favorite. It's just so comfortable. I'm really happy that like my bed is super comfortable this year. Thank you, Mom, for letting me be so annoying and needing all this shit to sleep. I have a few plush friends that hang out with me. So this is Herschel, that's Oscar, and then that's Lucy or Lucifer. And then now the final space is this decoration area. It's my favorite. Right by the window I have my metal frames. I pressed some flowers into them, which I just think are super pretty. Here, this is the same from that one video I made months and months ago. You can go check it out. I bought these from Jordan's Jungle. I also showed it in a vlog. I'm gonna get more next year, but I love them. They're still hanging by those plastic hooks. So for the people who doubted me in my first vlog, my move-in vlog, they're like, oh, you're gonna fall on your face and break on your face. Well, you know what? It's still there, so ha! Ha. My bed is really high, so this area I don't really use. I just keep my silver play button there, a journal that I sometimes draw in bed with, and my gift that's from my sister. It's a picture book, and then my mom's gift to me, she made this at a scrapbook expo. My extension cord is down here, so at night when I do need to charge my phone, it would go here. My lamp is here, and then also my fairy lights that connects all the way up and then across the room. Lastly, it's the counter space, and it's very cozy. It just puts me in a good mood, and I love being in my room just because I have made it a home for myself. This is a vent for heating, so I can't put anything on here. I don't have a good Polaroid, so I literally put this random one that I took of Claire a long time ago. She's probably embarrassed when she sees this, but jewelry boxes and a little prism. I got that on sale because it's kind of crooked, as you see. I keep my crystals in there, and then cute succulents, little butterflies, and then jars of fairy lights. There's one over here too. I just love it. It's so cute. And then picture frame. I made this box in that vlog. By the way, for everyone who's wondering, I did find the bunnies. They're on my desk though, but I did find them. Quick update. I actually got these little daisies to put in the frame instead of photos, so I'll do that for now. I didn't scrape off the stickers yet, but I really like it. Lastly, as we move on to this right side, it would be like the kitchen area, not really. Hand sanitizer, chopsticks, cups over here, and then my bowl that I use for all my noodles and ramen, and then my water filter. This is not a part of the room. I rented this for the year, and I'm gonna leave it here when I move out. I'm really glad I did though, because it's very convenient. Then the rest of the space is just Gabby's stuff on the right side. I'm not gonna really go into depth, but she's okay with you guys seeing it. It's super cute and pretty though. She has a little fish, Koi, over there, and he's so friendly. Every time you go really close to him, he like gets really excited because he thinks you're gonna feed him. And yeah, that's just kind of the room overall for you. Here's the view from the inside. And then you know how I always steal her mirror for outfits? Yeah. Hello! This is my outfit today. I'm falling. Alright guys, so that's everything. This is my room tour for this year. It's a very casual one just because of my circumstances, but I'll aim to do a better one next year. So I hope that you enjoy this one anyways, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye! I can't snap. I wish I can, but I can't. Thanks for watching. This is the end of the video. Here's more videos if you want to watch. Or you can just watch me hang out, do my daily exercise. Can't snap. I was gonna say bye, but I choked on my air. Bye friends, bye.